We welcome you back in the postgame. Jeff Blankman joined right now by Crusader head coach Jessica Heydon. Coach, congratulations. Always kind of good to get that first one out of the way.
Yes, it is. Not only the first one, but against Guthrie Center. You know, it's kind of a team rival for us, so we usually get up for it. It's always a good way to start the season.
They came out tonight, kind of jumped out on you guys early. The shots weren't falling. They got a couple of threes to fall early on in the game. What did you think of the first quarter, and where did you feel like your team was at down by one at the end of that first quarter? Did you still feel pretty good?
I felt pretty good. Once we could get relaxed into the game, I thought we looked like we were tight. We looked like it was our first game of the season, and we were, you know, some of the girls playing are young as well, so I think we looked bad, but we kept our composure and got right back into the second quarter.
Kind of adjusted things a little bit, or maybe just started executing more what you wanted to do. Got McKenna and kind of Kelsey over on the same side, and kind of let those two kind of take charge offensively.
Yeah, especially in our second quarter, you know, we have a height advantage where we got three fairly tall guards or forwards for us, and so we were utilizing that. You know, they shifted and have our guard somebody else, and then we shift who our offense was being ran to, so it worked for us.
2-3 looked really good in the first half. Part of that, Guthrie didn't do a lot of movement, didn't do a lot of things offensively there to kind of pressure that 2-3 zone.
No, and we talked about how they like to do the lob pass, and I think we did a nice job of taking that away tonight. And, you know, Kelsey, we compared her a little bit to Katie Dentlinger, as you know, very good player for us, and Kelsey was kind of baiting them into there like Katie Dentlinger did, so it was fun to see.
Coach, early foul trouble for Guthrie too, and smart, you guys kept going at them, kept getting them in that foul trouble.
Right, I think, you know, with that too, Guthrie Center had to change their game plan up a little bit as well. You know, they weren't able to press us, and I think their press was a little effective in the first half because, like I said, we're kind of young and experienced a little bit at the guard positions, and we looked like it was causing us to rush.
How'd you feel like Brianna kind of taking over that point guard role? How did you think she handled things tonight?
Like I expected her to. You know, it's her first varsity start. I think she kept her composure, and, you know, she's such a hard worker, and she's going to take it to heart when she makes a mistake, and I know that's just going to help her get better.
What'd you feel like you learned about your club tonight?
That we are a lot more aggressive and intense in a game situation. I was kind of worried about that with some of the practices I've seen, but they came ready to play tonight, which was fun.
Kind of like the rebounding. You
had
three of them in double digits tonight, or almost.
You know me, when rebounding is my thing. We stress rebound all the time, and the number of girls that jumped for the rebounds tonight was so fun.
And I tell you what, with Kelsey Winnett, you're always going to be solid rebounding. You talked about her being like Katie.
Yes.
She, to me, with as many offensive rebounds as she gets, is kind of a double threat each and every night.
Absolutely. And then we got Caitlin Culbertson down there, and McKenna Zanders down there too. I mean, we got the height down there, and we just need to execute all the time.
One area of concern, the outside shooting, is that something you're anticipating having to kind of improve as the season goes on?
Yes, we addressed that as well. You know, we were able to get by with the win tonight. Glidden on Friday night is going to be a different story. We're going to have to be able to make those baskets.
Talk about that matchup with Glidden coming up on Friday night.
Well, you know, they were younger last year, and they have those returning players coming in this year, and I know that they're just going to be more improved from last year. Well,
Coach, appreciate you joining us. Congratulations on the victory here tonight. We do have a couple of the Crusaders players waiting to join us over here, so we'll get McKenna and also Kelsey to head over this direction.
Me? Okay.
Don't take your time.
Well, you're like, look, you could just.
McKenna Zanders getting set to join us here, and McKenna now on the headphones. Congratulations, McKenna. A nice start to your senior season, picking up a victory here on the road. Kind of a slow start for the ball club offensively. Was it Guthrie's defense, or was it just trying to get into that first game rhythm?
I think it was definitely the first game, like jitters, and you could tell it was our first game by our turnovers and kind of our shots, but overall, I thought it was a good win.
How did you feel like you played offensively tonight? You looked pretty comfortable trying to back them down in and kind of using your ability down in the low blocks.
Yeah, I felt pretty comfortable on offense. We knew they had some smaller girls, so we needed to use our height against that. Shots could have been better from everyone, especially from me, but overall I thought it went pretty well.
Talk about the adjustments in the second half. They come out in the zone. What did you girls look to do different? And I know you were getting more of an opportunity then to shoot from the outside at that point.
Well, we've done our offense against the zone, so we knew what we needed to do. We have great shooters, so we just needed to take care of the ball and look into the middle more.
How nice is it to have three strong rebounders down in the block, especially in the bottom, that 2-3 with you, Kelsey, and Caitlin? You guys kind of dominating the glass through most of the night.
Yeah, it's awesome. I never have to worry about Kelsey or Caitlin not getting a rebound. I kind of sometimes move out of the way. I know that they're right there all the time, so I just kind of let them go for it too.
Slowly started to pull away. It really began in the second quarter, but the third quarter kind of blew the game open a little bit. Where do you think this team played well tonight? And then on the verse side of that, where can you still improve?
I thought our defense was great. We limited their shots, and if they were shots, they were around the three-point line, the perimeter. And so I think that we limited those shots, and it was one shot, no shot. So we boxed out very well. But I think our offense still has some work, and we need to take care of the ball better.
Did you girls extend out the zone defense a little bit after they hit some threes early in the game?
Not really. They were playing a 4-cross, so we knew our bottom girls could come up. There was no one behind us, so we just kind of took care of the girls and helped our top girls out.
Well, McKenna, I appreciate you joining us here tonight. Congratulations on the victory.
Thank you, Jeff.
McKenna Zanders again with Coon Rapids Baird. We'll get Kelsey Winnett over here on the headphones as they slide back in here to the press row area. Kelsey now joining us. Kelsey, congratulations, a double-double tonight. I have a feeling that's going to be the first of many double-doubles for you this season. How did you feel like you played?
I thought I played pretty well. I didn't shoot very well. I didn't shoot very much in the first half at all, but once it started going, it started clicking.
Why didn't you get many looks there in the first half offensively?
I don't know. I guess we're trying a new offense this year. It's just not really working for us right now. We just have a few kinks to work out still.
What were some of those kinks that you kind of noticed tonight?
Well, we haven't been practicing like we were expecting it, and so like our practice didn't really transfer over.
How do you like being that high post? Looked like you felt pretty comfortable tonight, even knocked down a jumper from out there at the free throw line in the second half.
Yeah, I've pretty much played high post throughout my whole high school career, so I'm pretty used to it by now.
Do you feel like, what do you feel like is your strength there at the high post?
I don't know. I just think our ball handlers do a good job of getting it into me.
Talk about rebounding tonight. I had you unofficially for 13. What is it about rebounding that you seem to enjoy so much?
I don't know. It's just getting up and getting it after they shoot it and just getting either the second chance to get it or just getting a ball for your team.
Do you feel like you're just able to get away from the box out, or what makes you such an effective rebounder?
I guess sometimes, yeah, and just jumping towards the ball works too.
Had a matchup with Rachel Long some tonight. Got her in some foul trouble, but she was effective when she was on the floor and not in foul trouble. How did you feel like you defended her tonight?
Well, they were trying to do like the lob pass, so I would front them, and then they would get it into her and score basically every time they did that. So I thought it was okay, but there's still a few things to work out.
Where do you feel like this team can improve from this game into the next game Friday night against Glidden?
I think we can improve on everything, especially our offense, because it wasn't really like going for us tonight. We just need to move the ball quicker and get it around faster.
Well, Kelsey, appreciate you joining us tonight. Congratulations on the victory and a great effort.
Thank you.
Kelsey Winnett again from Coon Rapids Baird. Crusaders pick up the victory here tonight as they down Guthrie Center 43-24.